Well, well, well. If it isn't, look who it is. And, you know, you have an anecdote fresh off the presses. Literally just happened. This is how Kiwi gets me, okay? This is gonna be like... Well, there's a few ways Kiwi could get me here, but let's talk about it. So, I'm gonna reveal myself to be a member of the bourgeoisie here, because I got an Uber Eats coupon for 50% off, and I decided to use it. And the disaster that ensued, it wasn't really a disaster, but I was really, really concerned that I might have accidentally gotten someone fired. So how does that happen? Well, you see, I got a special 50% off coupon. Normally, when I order something, it would be just from a grocery store. But this 50% off coupon was for stores classified as convenience. Whoops. You know what's not convenient? Spikes. I can't think of anything less convenient than spikes directly into my shoes, kneecaps, and muscles? Leg muscles? I don't know. Thighs? Shrug? But I decided, you know what? I could go for some sparkling water and some chips. So why not? I placed an order. And this is, you know, this is how Kiwi gets me because of the details of the story that ensues. He'll be like, you fool! There is only one store classified as convenience by Uber Eats in the country that has this unique delivery characteristic. And this store is only in Ohio. But you know what? If Kiwi gets me here, Kiwi gets me. So, basically, the idea was... I ordered this convenience with this 50% off coupon. You know, it's not convenient. I did the same thing twice in a row. Sometimes it happens. It's not the most convenient. It's not the most convenient. It's not the most, It's not the most, consistent skip of the trap, but it is the easiest way to do it, even if it's not consistent. So... Hold on. Gotta lock in, thank you. So, I ordered, and, you know... Well, you might not know, but when you order from Uber Eats, they give you these, like, automated notifications, right? And what that means is that these notifications are automated, and there's not really, like, it's the system doing it. And they do it based on proximity. So one of the notifications is, get ready to meet your driver, they're here with your order. And they do that when the driver is close to your address. Now, for this convenience store that I ordered from, they have a unique delivery system where it's actually the store itself has their own delivery drivers. And so Uber processes it and takes the order and all that stuff, but you're actually, like, it's the convenience store itself who's delivering it to you, which is based. I like that. That's very good. I wish more stores did that so I didn't have to use things like Uber Eats and Instacart. So, but the thing is, Uber doesn't tell you that up front at all. They don't tell you that at all. And there's no API or UI or anything that, I'm just saying buzzwords, there's nothing from the app that communicates to you that your driver is an employee of the company. And they just sort of pretend that the driver that you have is just a regular Uber driver, right? And that's wrong, right? There's nothing that, at least to me, the UI elements that communicate to you that this is a driver who's hired by the store, those UI elements do not do an adequate job of telling you that this is a company that has its own delivery system and services. And because of that, they don't have access to the things that Uber does, where like, okay, or like Instacart has this too, where let's say that the driver has multiple orders, right? Well, they're delivering it to somebody else first, so the app tells you that. So the app clearly communicates to you like, hey, your driver has multiple orders, they're making another delivery first. But because they don't have access to that through the Uber app, I was getting a notification that, hey, your driver is here. Get ready to meet them. They'll be here in like 5 minutes. And I check the map that Uber provides me, and it's like, oh yeah, they're right outside my place. It'll take them like 2 minutes to get here, or maybe even less, you know, they're right there. But the thing is, this is a convenience store that has its own delivery system and its own delivery queue. And so this guy who is driving had to make a different delivery first, which is totally fine. I have no problem with that at all, right? But the way that it looked on my end, and the way that the Uber system presented it, was like, this guy was like basically right outside, and they just drove past me, and then drove north, and they just kept driving north, and it's like, oh, well. And then it looked like they had gone home, because they just like, you know, they just like stopped moving. And I had gotten a notification on my phone saying, hey, the driver's gonna deliver your food 15 minutes ago. And it's like, oh, well, that's a little weird. So I was laughing to myself, and I was like, brother, enjoy the sparkling water. Have a good one. And I don't like complaining on these apps, because I don't want to get anybody fired, even if they do steal my food. It's not worth it, in my opinion, to get somebody fired over them, like, stealing a sparkling water and a bag of chips. You know, that's not worth it at all. And so, you know, I was chuckling to myself, like, okay, enjoy the sparkling water, buddy. And I was like, oh shit, but, like, I did use a coupon for this, and I don't really want to have to spend this money again, so I should complain through the app to support, saying, hey, if it never gets delivered, can I get my money back? And so that's what I did. It's like, hey, listen, I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but, like, can I get my money back if the order doesn't get delivered? And the person on the Uber support was like, we have no idea. We can't track this order. And I'm like, I'm dumbfounded, because I'm like, what do you mean you can't track this order? I'm using your app to track the order. What? Like, how do you not know where the person is? It's on your app. I can see it with my own 2 eyeballs, you know? But, you know, the person through support explains to me, like, yeah, we don't actually track this order. We have no idea where the person is. This is actually the convenience store that's making the delivery for you. And then I immediately realized what had happened, and it's like, oh no. There's a delivery queue, and I'm later on the queue. And that I just complained, and this guy's probably getting an earful from their boss, or I've probably caused some sort of trouble for them down the line. Like, aw, shit, you know? I felt immediately bad, because it's like, oh yeah, that's somebody who their boss is gonna, like, they're gonna get like, they just got an official complaint from a customer, and it's like, oh no. And I'm just like, oh god. I just feel horrible at this point, and I'm like, hey, listen, I understand fully what's happened now. Your app didn't communicate that in any way. In fact, your app actively misled me into thinking it was something different. Do you mind, like, making sure that person, like, I was just like, I was like, I don't want that person to get in trouble. And the support chat ended, the support chat ended, and I'm like, oh shit. this guy might get in trouble, or worse. I know how ruthless these companies are when it comes to delivery speeds. Like, I've been getting my groceries delivered for a while. Sorry, I'm scum. And... oh god. And... I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can... It's the hardest mechanic in the entire game. And so, you know, I felt really bad. But, so basically, like, I've been getting my food delivered for, my groceries delivered for a while. I only order from restaurants when I get that beautiful 50% off coupon from Uber Eats. But, I have had Instacart drivers who got fired. We can make it, we can make it, we can make it. During my delivery. And it's happened twice, and I've always felt really bad about it, and there was nothing that I could do about it, because, like, I called support and they didn't care. They were like, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? So the first time somebody got fired delivering my groceries was when they got stuck in traffic, and here's the thing, I never complained. I never complained on the app, I literally never complained. It's just that they were stuck in traffic, and I guess Instacart didn't like that, so when they arrived, they were like, yeah, I got fired because I was stuck in traffic and I didn't deliver it fast enough, and I was like, oh, that's horrible. And it's like, you know, that was awful. That made me feel really bad. And then the second time somebody got fired when I was using Instacart was while they were in the grocery store, someone in the parking lot destroyed their car. Like, just destroyed their car completely. And here's the thing. They delivered the groceries. It was 3 hours late, but they did deliver the groceries. And again, I didn't complain. I didn't contact support. I didn't complain. Because they reached out to me immediately. They were like, hey, somebody destroyed my car. And I'm gonna figure out how to make the delivery to you, but, you know, I can't deliver it, like, on time. Because, like, my car got destroyed. And I was like, oh... yeah, no worries, get here when you can, that's totally fine, like, absolutely no problem. And then, when they arrived, they were like, yeah, because it took too long, we got fired, and it's like, oh, yeah, I feel bad, yeah. And so this time, I was like, no, not again. No, rancid. Because it's not, like, fun at all, you know? I don't want, like, it's just a food delivery. It's not serious. It's not that bad. You know, even if that guy was like, heh, the sparkling water is mine. You know, I just want my money back and my coupon back. That's it. But, yeah, so I realized immediately what had happened is, like, this is like, once the Uber support person was like, hey, they have their own delivery system, and we have no idea where they are, and we can't track them. We got no idea. I immediately realized what had happened. I should probably get the checkpoint, yeah. That makes sense. And the thing is, the Uber app not only, like, gaslit me into thinking my delivery was gonna get there when it wasn't, but it also kept giving me this stupid pop-up notification saying, hey, has your delivery made it yet? Please hit yes or no so we can help update our expected delivery times. And I kept hitting no every time they asked me, because it's like, yeah, like, I mean, what do you want me to say? It's like, you're asking me a question like, did my food get delivered? And I'm just giving you the honest answer of like, no, it didn't. And then when the delivery driver got here, he was pissed. Like, he was obviously pissed. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And so, you know, I did update the tip and increase it. Oh dear. This is what I deserve. I deserve everything and worse that this game has to throw at me. But, like, you know, because of the 50% off coupon, it was like a $20 order. And I gave, the original tip was $7, okay? We're on our justification arc. and like moral judgment arc. So, oh, I was using the wrong corner. So originally, like, it was a $20 order, so the original tip was $7, so I upgraded that to a $15 tip. And I still feel bad about it, so, you know, morally justify me in the comments down below. But, like, I feel baited, you know? Because it was, like, the Uber app was just gaslighting me the whole time. Every time. Oh my god. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve whatever hell this game can give me and worse, easily. But no, I contacted Uber support afterwards just to, like, make sure, like, hey, the person's not gonna get in trouble or anything. But I guess I should have contacted the convenience store directly, because, you know, it's not, that person's not employed by Uber, that person's employed by the convenience store, so I guess I did it wrong. So yeah, there you go. Fresh off the presses, anecdote, I feel really bad. Kiwi will get me after this one, and I'll fully deserve it. But, you know what's actually really interesting is to pivot, but it's a pivot from something that I thought about because of this, or, well, I'll explain in a second, is basically, I wanted to figure out what the, because it's not the service industry, right? Like, what's the personal shopper, Uber, DoorDash, what's the, like, what is it called? Like, it's not the service industry. The service industry is, like, waiters and that sort of thing, right? Waiters and waitresses. But, like, there's a word for it, and it's a really good word for it. It's the gig economy! So I was trying to look up what the gig economy was called, because I had temporarily forgotten what the gig economy was called. And listen, gig economy is bad. Like, if you're a parasite like I am, and you use gig economy stuff like Uber Eats or DoorDash, or for me it's Instacart every week. But if you use Instacart or anything like that, you gotta, like, even if it impacts how many groceries you can buy, or if you can get snacks or not, you always gotta tip well, right? Because the thing is, companies like Uber and Instacart don't pay their people very well, like at all. They get paid peanuts. They get their money through their tips. That's where the real money's at. And so they say tipping is optional, but it shouldn't be. Well, honestly, tipping should be optional or not a thing, and the people doing it should just be paid like employees and make, like, actual money. But, you know, we don't live in that world. And so if you're gonna use this horrible system, you should at least make sure that you tip well. Bad cycle. Bad cycle, horrible cycle, rancid cycle, evil cycle, gross cycle, yicky cycle. But I was trying to look up what the gig economy was called, and so I kept using all these different search terms that now that I remembered what it was actually called, my search terms should have 100% came up with what it was called, because the gig, it should have come up with the search queries that I put out. And here's the thing, I am it probably shouldn't surprise you that a guy playing a Scrimblow niche game in a niche genre of YouTuber rage bait games, like, I'm playing the niche rage bait streamer game, it probably shouldn't surprise you. That was derogatory towards Knight's Try, I apologize. But, like, these Sisyphus-likes, you know? The Sisyphus-like genre is niche. And I'm playing a niche Sisyphus-like in the Sisyphus-like genre. That's a much better way to put it. I apologize to Knight's Try for the disservice that I've done to it. But with that being said, right? If you... Thanks, Heaven. It probably shouldn't surprise you that I like niche things. And where the hell am I going with this? The train of thought has been completely derailed. I cannot believe this. Oh, okay, I remember where I'm going with this. Sorry. The banter engine is getting back on the tracks. So it shouldn't surprise you that someone who likes weird shit as much as I do does not use a normal web browser or normal search engine. I mean, Firefox is normal, right? But people look at me funny when I say I use Firefox. But I also use DuckDuckGo, which is not as good as it says it is. Okay, don't buy into the hype. It's just slightly better than the competitors, okay? It's not the one-size-fits-all privacy solution for your browsing needs. They still process and sell your data like everybody else does. Thank you. Easiest jump of my life. But, unlucky! Thank you, Heaven. But, here's the deal, right? DuckDuckGo started offering AI assistance in your searches, and I feel like that, I mean, first of all, it's time to find a different search engine that doesn't have AI features, but it's just like searching anything is now completely impossible on the internet, and I feel like DuckDuckGo is going that way too, because I searched up, like, you know, industry terms related to Uber, industry terms related to DoorDash, industry terms related to Instacart, like, what is the, like, Instacart DoorDash economy called, like, that sort of thing. What is the Uber Eats industry called? I searched up all these things, and all of the search results were apply here to become Uber driver, or apply here to become DoorDasher, or apply here to become Instacart person, or Instacart support, or Uber support. You know, they were all useless search terms. Like, it was all just, every single result was just the official Uber website when I was searching something related to Uber, or the official DoorDash website when I was searching for DoorDash, you know? I'm surprised I didn't die there. And so, it was really crazy to me, actually. Because I was just trying to search, like, the gig economy is not a niche concept. It is not a niche concept. It is not a... You want to know what else is not a niche concept? Me dying there. It's not a niche concept, you know? It's like, it's a pretty understandable, it's a pretty popular concept. They've been throwing that term around since things like Uber and Instacart became really popular. Oh god, 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 oh god. No! Thank you, Heaven! At least we have more minutes than tries. That's pretty cool. What if I did it here? What if I ran this way? Aw, that shouldn't have hit me. But it did. And so don't get it twisted. But it's just like, it's just impossible to search anything with DuckDuckGo right now. Like, it just feels infinitely more useless than it did before. And I don't know if it's doing that dumb AI search results thing that Google does, where it's like Google is completely useless now, but it feels bad. Okay, we're good. Yippee! Oh my god, oh my god. But yeah. So that's Webweaver's adventure with the gig economy. I don't like it. You know, when we were on the Scotland arc, you know, I just used the... Oh god, what was the grocery store called? I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Aldi's and Lidl's. It was some, like, Co or Mart. It was like a... Oh, Tesco! Yeah, Tesco just had a delivery service, and I just used that. Like, it was... And here's the thing. It wasn't that expensive to get it delivered because the person delivering your groceries was a Tesco employee, and they had a truck. It was a small truck. It was a cute truck. It was refrigerated. And they just delivered your groceries in like in a bin. I don't know why the US doesn't have anything like that. I guess this is the moment where Kiwi goes, ha! Only one state in the United States doesn't have grocery delivery in every major chain. And that state is California. I think we die. Yeah, we're dead. Thank you, Heaven. I don't think we're gonna make much skeleton prog tonight, guys. Kinda sad. Thank you, Heaven. But yeah, no, I always get anxious when it's ever anything involving like an Instacart order, because having your livelihood upended because you do one delivery bad is not, you know, you always gotta rate 5 stars every single time. And I don't know how well those, like, little blurbs at the end where it's like, how good was the delivery? How good was the communication? How good was the blah blah blah? I don't know how good, I don't know how good all that stuff is, but I usually put like 1 or 2. I don't know if the goalpost has shifted so much because companies have caught on to the fact that any reasonable human being will rate everybody 5 stars, so having these extra blurbs is actually how you give the real 5 stars. But, like, there's a reason why every single shopper is, like, 5-star, gold certified, best shopper in the country, won multiple shopper awards, 8,000 plus orders. It's because anyone who fails once gets taken out back behind the shed and shot behind the Instacart company HQ building. I don't know. I just wish my local grocery store had delivery. Well, actually, that's a lie. They do have delivery, but it's sponsored by Uber Eats, so it's like, you know, you can't really win. I wish we had a Tesco. And then Kiwi's like, you fool. Only one city in the country doesn't have a Tesco. This is pretty easy. I'm not locked in right now, I'm just having a leisurely stroll up the mountain. Gotta lock in for this, though. This is the hardest jump in the game. So, I hope you enjoyed the only non-Final Fantasy XIV anecdote you're ever gonna get. Like, okay, here's the thing about rating people 5 stars on these gig economy things, right? Thank you, Heaven. Is... you have to, like, I rate people 5 stars even if they do the order wrong, right? Like, I remember I got an Instacart order a long time ago where I ordered, like, I don't even remember what it was, but it was just, like, what arrived was a completely different item. And it's like, yeah, that kind of sucked. Oh yeah, it was tortillas. I ordered tortillas, and then I got, taco shells. Which, fair play, I guess. But I still ordered it, like, and it wasn't even a replacement either. It's just, like, I ordered tortillas and I got taco shells instead. Same quantity, too. It was actually kind of crazy. But, like, I did that, like, and I still gave them 5 stars. And the taco shells were more expensive, so the taco shells they bought were more expensive. So, I didn't even make a complaint with it. I didn't even make it like a support thing. I was just like, yeah. Like, the only thing I'll do with support is if the groceries never arrive because I want the money back, or if the groceries arrive but something's missing because I want the money back. That's it. But I feel bad about doing that too, because, you know, the person's probably getting in trouble. Hopefully they're just not being, like, you know, thrown down the Instacart. They're not getting put in the Instacart dimension. Just one problem. I saw you do it, so I gotta put you in the gig economy dimension. But, yeah, no, like, the only time I will ever contact support with stuff like this is if it is a, like, monetary loss and it's not represented on the receipt, right? So, like, if I order something through Instacart and I get charged for it, but then I look at the receipt and it's not on the receipt, you know, things like Instacart and Uber, they, like, put holds on money, and then they, like, only take the money that you get charged, so it's like, I don't care about that. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, I wanted that, Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god! Don't get it twisted. You know, like, obviously, like, yeah, I wanted the dried mango slices, but if they're not on the receipt, and then I'm not gonna get charged for them, so I don't care. Like, that's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. No point never, like, getting a bad thing on somebody's record because they forgot the mango slices, right? Absolutely no problem. Even if it's something that I needed. I remember I was baking something, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have this thing. And I was like, ooh, but I do have a... Oops. But I was like, ooh, but I do have an Uber coupon, so I can order Uber Eats real quick, groceries, and get that thing delivered so I can continue baking. And some other stuff. And then they got everything but the one specific thing that I started the order for. Who cares? They got everything else. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm greedy, I'm greed. Greed, 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 greed. Greed is good. Nobody's ever been punished for being greedy before. Nobody's ever been punished for being greedy before. I'm not one-cycling it. No, 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 no. No one has ever been punished in the history of humanity for being greedy. Or any sin. Yippee! And I mean, even when it's something like that where I get charged and I have to go through support to get the money back, I still feel bad about that, because I don't know how, like, if that screws people over or not. Oh my god. No one has ever been punished in the history of humanity for greed except for me. I'm the first person, I'm the original sin. But it just sucks that this was all over, like, a convenience order, you know? Like, personally, I don't think I should have to be concerned about the employment status of the person delivering my groceries because of one small inconvenience. But as long as I have to, I think it should at least be over something serious, like a grocery order. Ow. Or, you know, they do pharmacy deliveries now too, apparently. Like medication. Not that I would ever get my medication delivered through the gig economy. That sounds insane. No thank you, Amazon. I'll just pick it. No thank you, Amazon. I'll just pick up my prescription at the pharmacy, thanks. At the chemist. Thank you. Oh god. camera vibrated in a scary way. I'm scared. But the fact that you know, how can I make it about me? How could I make it about me? You know, the fact that somebody's employment was potentially threatened because of a convenience store order. Because here's the thing. If that was like an Uber driver or like an Instacart driver, that would be terrifying, right? Like that, you saw me angle for that jump and then immediately regret it, but I lived. I lived. Did I live here? You're goddamn right I did. Don't get it twisted. But, you know, like, I would be seriously concerned for it. But since they work for the convenience store, and I can't be the only person who's ever gotten baited by the app like that. Because the app, like... Because here's the thing. If they just had access to the API that's like... well, whatever it is, right? Whatever... I'm just saying buzzwords. Whatever the... Like, if they had access to the Uber system and were allowed to tell the customer, hey, I'm making a nearby delivery first, if they were allowed to do that, then it would have avoided all the problems, because it's like they had multiple deliveries before me. So, you know, it looked like to me they were just like driving north and north and north and north forever, and it's like, alright buddy, enjoy the sparkling water. But because of how the app works, it's like, oh yeah, they're ready to deliver teehee. And then Uber constantly like gives you a pop-up notification saying, have you received your delivery yet? Have you received your delivery yet? And when you hit no, it's like, okay, let us know when you get it. And then they give you another pop-up later that's like, request response from restaurant. And it's like, what do you mean restaurant? Like, I just hit no to tell you that I didn't get it yet, and you're telling me that the restaurant has been contacted? Like, how many more billions of dollars is Uber worth? I can make it. No one in human history has ever been punished for greed. Like, you should be able to have an application that says, like, hey, you know, they're making a nearby delivery first, or that doesn't automatically flag the system as like, hey, they are in close proximity to the customer's address, so that means that they're there and delivering the customer's order. It's like, no, the F they weren't, brother. They had other deliveries to make first. Like, I bear some fault and some responsibility because I pressed no every time Uber pinged me about receiving my order yet or not. Because the thing is, right, like, the problem is, and this is like putting it the onus on the customer, is that if you don't complain, then there is nothing that these apps do to verify. They just, because of the volume of orders that these apps have, and because it's all automated systems and, like, you know, they just assume that everything went correctly if nobody complains. And so, because their automated system was like, okay, the delivery driver's next to the customer's house, we're gonna ping the customer. And then they went straight to, you know, they had a different delivery to do first. Now, listen, we can all talk about the efficiency of delivering in that way. It's like you have to deliver to 3 addresses. One of them is close to you. It's like one of them is close to you, and then the other one is, like, one of them is close to you, and the other one is, whatchamacallit, far away, and you do the far away one first. What the hell is happening on Uber? I just got a pop-up on my phone that said, hey, your payment couldn't be processed. And I was like, huh? And so I click on the app on my phone while I'm dying there, and then it says, "Thank you for your payment." It's insane. We live in an insane world. But, you know, I've literally never seen that on Uber before. So something is clearly going wrong today. This is not Uber's day, and it's not my day either. But, you know, we can talk about the efficiency of delivering in the order of who ordered first versus proximity to the driver. Because, you know, you could deliver based on, like, proximity to the store. But the fact of the matter is that Uber never communicated any of that to the customer. And that just kind of sucks, you know? Oh my god. Because it led me to believe that the sparkling water got heisted. And the only thing that I wanted was to make sure that I got my money back for that sparkling water. Because I think that's fair. I am paying for the service after all! I remember somebody on an airplane, a flight attendant, asked me once, do I want sparkling or flat water? And I was just so confused, befuddled. I had no idea what they were talking about, what Blood was yapping about. And I was like, normal water, please? And then they gave me flat water, and I was like, ew, sparkling water is so gross. If I could time travel into the future, or if future me came back and was like, yeah, sparkling water is actually, like, goated with the sauce. And it's like, you know what? True. This is such a weird obstacle. I feel like there's some way that you die there that I haven't experienced yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're playing a troll level in a video game, and it's like a troll is like master crafted to kill a specific person doing a specific thing. And we just haven't fallen for it yet. I've somehow dodged it every time. But yeah, so the thing you should take away from this anecdote is tip gig economy people well, because they're not making an adequate amount of money from their employment, and they're not even considered employees, I don't think. They're considered contractors, which is significantly worse. So they don't have, like, you know, labor law protections or anything like that. So you should first of all tip people well. I'm just full sending it. We're dead. We're not dead. Homie is back! I think we're dead here. The return of the king. But yeah, if you interface with the gig economy, even if it prevents you from buying that snack that you wanted, or, you know, that, like, treat that you wanted, a little treat, your little treat should be tipping $10 to $15, depending on the order number, you know? I mean, more if you can afford it. But, you know, this has been me, putting myself on the cross to be burned. Oh my god. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, hell yeah. Minor adjustment, and we're there. We're ballin'. New zombie. Perfect. That's how you want it every single time. I do feel bad because we're coming up on the end of this video. Even though we might be breaking new ground if I'm lucky. I just got, like, bodied immediately. I think corner strat is the best strat, honestly. Yeah, corner strat's the best strat by far. And it sets you up perfectly for this. I feel like if you kill these skeletons and then come back here, you can probably get to some fun secret. Also, what the hell is that thing doing there, you know? What's the point of that room? And by that room, I mean that right there. What's the point of that? What does that do? What's the purpose? I got baited! That's okay, we'll give it one last night's try. And then I gotta get back to Eorzea. Oh my god. Yeah, you can kind of just, like, adjust if you're gonna be intersected and killed. You can, if you can believe it, micro adjustments. That feels kind of rancid, honestly. The Horde is coming. New zombie. Oh god. I had to jump early because of the sound effect. I was scared. Good platforms. Ah, I thought that one would move faster. Alright, gamers. Oh, we get one last night's try? Never mind. Try 30 it is, baby. They really do have a bone to pick with me. Beautiful. Oh, that's rancid. What are some other quick anecdotes? No. I'm all anecdoted out. This isn't even the controversial thing I was gonna talk about! For Night's Try. This isn't even the Night's Try anecdote that I was thinking of. Oh my god. Yeah, this wasn't even the thing I was gonna talk about for Night's Try. This isn't even the controversial hot topic. I mean, I guess it is controversial and a hot topic and real. Some people don't like being real during gaming because real life's already real enough as is, brother. But I got one thing to say to you. I do my gaming in the real world. And because of that, because this is real world gaming, in the real world, brother. In the real world, brother. Sometimes real things happen. brother. Is that a... What? Are those spades? Fighter pilots? Huh. I wonder why it's like that. Alright. Let me show you how to master these jumps. You angle diagonally so you can full send. Huh? I mean, where the hell am I even supposed to go? Do we need to, like, get a double jump or something to head up here? I don't really understand. Oh my god. Button reset! Oh my god. Okay. So we obviously have to line it up to where we can actually move forward. Oh my god! The button! No! They're hitting me with the button tech, bro. It's so annoying to stand on that button. You gotta get right in the center there, and then there's a goddamn cooldown. Ladies and gentlemen, new content. Holy shit! That was the scariest thing of my life. Oh my god. No, listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is bait. Does that hit all the way over there? No. Please, I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday. Go, go, go. Oh my god. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday today. It's just a little guy. You wouldn't bully a little guy, would you? I'm just a birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. Okay, it doesn't fully go. It doesn't fully go. Where's it? Oh my god, the camera scared the shit out of me. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, go. We gotta get to the wind. We gotta get to the wind. We gotta get to the wind, gamer. Now what's gonna happen? Now what's gonna happen? Please let me down. Please let me down. Oh, my favorite rocks. What the hell is down there? Nah. What the hell is down here? Huh? Hagfish is currently in critical condition. Please maintain sufficient safe distance. Alright. Oh, I did hear you could see the protagonist from the developer's previous games here, so that's probably what this is. Thank you, Heaven! Alright, let's actually try. Lock in. Okay. Am I insane? Am I crazy? Ah. I see. So that's the hardest part right there, is getting to that second part. And that sort of earlier thing is like, hey, training for what you're gonna need to do, because that just overshoots the whole thing. I understand. You know, I didn't think the episode was gonna go on this long, so I was like, we don't need to do any more anecdotes. We don't need to talk about anything else. Yeah, no, we probably should have at some point. The Arcadian's really good. I like the music. Yeah. True. Huh? You peace? You would defile my corpse like this? No. Okay, we're fine. Alright, we get one more try. Let's give it a go. I'm a little bit nervous, and like the episode's gonna end soon, so I don't want to start a new anecdote, so I'm sorry, you're getting locked in, Webweaver. Oh my god, I have no idea how you're supposed to do that. Because you can't really wait there, you know? You can't really wait there. Oh, jeez. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and, I don't know, be nice to gig workers? And contractors? Yeah.